Oh, hi. Welcome to Chuck's Corner. Thanks for stopping by. Let me get a quick drink of coffee here. I see we got the fireplace on behind me. It's nice and cozy. It's freezing outside. Hey, we're going to talk about a very neat subject today. It's magic inventors. Now, there's a lot of people who invented magic. Of course, one of my favorite is Anverdi. I'm not going to talk about him today. I probably talked about him enough the last 10 years. But there's two other ones, okay, who really contributed to the magic community. One is U.F. Grant from Columbus, Ohio, and the other one is Bob Klein. Now, Bob Klein was born in Indiana, PA, or actually he lived there, I should say. I'm not sure. He possibly was born in Oklahoma. But I actually knew him. A very good friend of mine here in Pittsburgh, Joe Lutz. He was a retired state trooper. He took me to meet him several times up at his cabin in Conneaut Lake, PA. Bob Klein, he had managed a yearly get-together there. It's called Piff Paff Poof. That was back in the late 50s, early 60s. And his wife was named Billy, and they were very nice people. So we stopped up there. We had a good time. Bob Klein was born in 1912, and he passed away in 2004. Now, he invented a lot of neat stuff. Probably he's known mainly for copenetro, which is where you get the shot glass on the disc on the wooden base, and you invert a glass. You make 4 coins disappear, and they appear inside the shot glass. But I'm not going to show you that today. I have one item here that's very unique. But let me show you this. He sent me this in the mail. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's to Chuck Caputo. Excuse me, my voice. But he sent me this a while back, probably in 2001. Sent me a lot of his newspaper clippings and so forth, and this was Hotel Conneaut, one of his conventions up in Conneaut Lake, like I was talking about. Here's a picture of him and when he was a lot younger. I mean, he was very well known in the magic community. Again, here's another little picture, a little poster. Here's a big poster, actually. This is kind of cool. And I guess Billy was his assistant at one time. And I'll show you the other side. I mean, these are some great pieces of magic history. Bob was kind enough to send me some of these. And I have more packed away also. This is just a sample of what I have. He did sand art, which was really cool. I would highly recommend, if you don't know about it, if you're an aspiring magician, to look into it. It's a lost art, sand art. But anyway, we're going to do one of his effects here. Now, Bob Klein was an art teacher in high school, so that's why he was an artistic person, and he was a good builder. All right, we're going to start off with this here. And this is the original pack of cards that came with this. I mean, this is quite an old pack of cards. We can give it a shuffle. I'll show you the cards are all different. Okay, and I'll give it another shuffle, and I'm just going to go through, and I'll just say stop anywhere I want. Stop. Look at this card here. All right, we're going to replace the pack. No breaks. And I have a friend of mine here. His name is Jasper. Jasper the turtle. You can't see him because his head is inside there. Now we're going to place the cards inside of his shell, just like so. All right, piece by piece. And I ask you, the viewing audience, do not forget the playing card, okay? Now I'm going to stand aside here. We'll see what happens. Jasper, can you find the playing card? Oh, I see something. Look at this. He's coming up. Oh my goodness. His head is coming up. Turn around, face the audience, Jasper. Look at that. He has a card in his mouth. There you go. And the card is the Jack of Diamonds, which I assume that was it. Very good, Jasper. We'll put you aside. But this is his turtle. And this is handcrafted. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece. I'll show you the back part of it also. I'd say this goes back to the late 60s, early 70s. It's a really cool piece. Once in a while, I do use it. Like I use a snake basket in my act, or a form of a snake that finds the card. Sometimes I'll want to change it up. If the same place hires me, then I will use him. So it's like a completely different type of an effect. All right. Now we're going to move on to the other guy here, and I took some notes on him. U.F. Grant. This guy invented so much magic that it's amazing one person could even invent so much. I mean, he was really unbelievable. Now, he was born in Columbus, Ohio, I believe, or he actually lived in Columbus, Ohio, many, many years. And he started the U.F. Grant Magic Company in about 1944. And later on, he teamed up with Menge, and that lasted 1 year. They made some tricks. They didn't get along very well. And then it was his company was eventually turned over to his daughter, Mary Ann King, and that's an acronym for Mac Magic. But he invented so much stuff when he worked for Abbott's that they couldn't even write that this, that all these effects came from U.F. Grant. They called it Zella. So if you look at some of the old catalogs from the 50s, 60s, it says Zella card stab, Zella this. That was Grant. It's just that nobody would believe one person could come up with so much stuff. A few years back, Mac Magic came out with a collector's set. This is really cool. This is a DVD series. It has the U.F. Grant. He's actually demonstrating a lot of his inventions on here. It's a 3-disc set. And I'd highly recommend getting one of these. If you don't have it, I mean, you're missing a lot. It came with an embossed photograph. That's what they call him, General Grant. That's what Gen Grant looked like. I mean, some really cool stuff. Let me show you what else is in here. This is a compendium of U.F. Grant. Okay, this shows a lot of his effects. I mean, this guy was a genius. And what I like about it is he didn't make wood-grained items and stuff like that that just sat on the shelf. His stuff was made out of what he had available. A lot of times masonite. Just an old piece of masonite, and he had airbrushing on it, really decorative stuff. They were for the working magician. And I still use a lot of Mac Magic today in my acts. I have a huge Mac Magic collection, as a matter of fact. If you look on YouTube, search Chuck Caputo or Cheri Caputo, C-H-E-R-I, you can see me demonstrate a lot of stuff. Here's an old Mac Magic catalog. I used to buy directly from them. And this, I don't know, this is maybe 20 years old. I had it in one of my bookcases, which I'm glad I did. Look, I even cut pictures out at one time. I didn't know any better. I was a lot younger then. But some really cool stuff. All right, we're going to demonstrate a couple Mac Magic effects for Grant. Okay, let's see what I have here. This is pretty cool. This is called the Prisoner's Paw. This goes back quite a while. What I have here is a wall that's drawn on this piece of metal. And I could show you this box is completely empty. We could rotate it around. All right. Now what I'm going to do, this is kind of an awkward position. I'm going to have to stand up a little bit here. I'm going to place the wall in the back, just like so. My hand will go in front of the wall. Okay, you can see it. Now when I close it up, say the magic word, zimzalabim. When I open it up, the wall is in front of my hand. All right, close it up again, watch what happens. Now, the hand is in front. And of course, the wall can be examined. So that's Prisoner's Paw. And I have the original ad for this. Like I said, probably in the late 60s, early to mid 60s. I think it sold for like $7.50. I mean, it's amazing. You couldn't touch this now for less than $200. I mean, stuff has gone up. Let me get something else down here. This is kind of cool. I think you're gonna like this. This is an original Grant's Temple screen. What you do is you show the front, beautiful artwork. All right, there's the front, and here is the back. When you fold this into a triangle like so, all right, you snap your fingers, and lo and behold, look at this. We have a beautiful scarf that appears. It's a dragon. All right. And yet, like I said, what you can do is continually show this thing empty. All right. And we're going to fold it once again into a triangle, and we'll see what we can do. Let's reach inside here. Oh my goodness, look at this. This is a big one. Look, whoa. We have a chandelier. Amazing. This could hang on the end of your table if you'd like. It's a really, really cool effect. That is the Grant's Temple screen. Yeah, I hope you've learned something today. Thanks for stopping by, and have a great day.